It's getting harder and harder every day to be a Star Wars fan. Well, not be a Star Wars fan, I take that back, and be a Star Wars fan. I don't have to like everything Star Wars does. I really don't like Rise of Skywalker. I did like the other movies in the new trilogy, new series of films. Force Awakens, I really love. Last Jedi, I thought was okay. Rise of, and the rest of them, everything else I've been pretty happy with. Rogue One, I think it's a little overhyped, but the rest of the stuff, I think, here and hit and misses. I don't get into the cartoons, really hit the cartoon stuff, but Star Wars doesn't have to be made for me. Everything Star Wars, every book, every comic, every game, every TV show, every movie doesn't have to be aimed to me. They can go try to find other types of fans, new fans, old fans. There's some people out there who really love Star Wars when it comes to Jedi and Sith and lightsabers, and I'm more of a Star Wars guy that give me the rebels, give me the Empire, give me fighting. I guess that's why I like Andor and so many. Some other people didn't like Andor. No lightsabers, no, not a bunch of action. It reminded me a lot of Blake Seven, a TV show I really liked. But being a fan of Star Wars doesn't bother me at all. I think it's the online community, and I've defended the word people being called toxic. It's toxic fandom, but it's getting harder and harder because it seems like every day now, every day, there seems to be a group of people, and they are the loudest for some reason, that's just never happy. Or never can say, hey, that Star Wars isn't for me, I'm not going to watch it. That's okay. The latest really that set me off was the closing of this, I don't even know exactly what it is, a hotel, Star Wars cruise or something. I seen clips of it, it looked horrible, it didn't look like anything I would enjoy. And it was very expensive, very, very overpriced. But what got me tonight was people was in glee. I saw a post on another guy's Facebook group, a YouTuber had a Facebook group, and he just wrote it. I did a video on the closing of this cruise thing, and all the comments were people exciting. They were acting like their favorite football team just won the World Series or something. I mean, they were all just ecstatic. And I got to think of who are these groups of fans? These are not the group of fans I know when it comes to Star Wars. And being a Star Wars fan, we're full of disappointment. We like the OT, like the original movies. We didn't like the holiday special. We didn't like, most of us didn't like anyway, the cartoons, the Droids and Ewoks cartoon. We didn't like the Ewok movie, and then we were let down with the special editions once the hype got over seeing them in the theaters. And a lot of us that grew up on the original was let down with the prequels, although I'm okay with the prequels. I never really got into the bashing of the prequels. So Star Wars letting down the fans isn't anything new to Disney. It's not something, and a lot of you that grew up on the prequels, now you're like, oh, what happened to my Star Wars? Well, that's what we went through with the prequels, okay? But again, I don't know. I just don't understand this company, this cruise thing is going out of business. A lot of people's going to lose their job. A lot of people's going to be out of work. Probably a fun job to work. I don't know if I didn't work there. Might have been a fun place if you're in the kind of cruise type stuff. But why would you get excited that lots of people, or thousands of people, are going to lose their job? I know. Stick it to Disney for making a cruise ship I don't like. Well, you didn't have to go. I don't see why I would get excited. And yes, it was overpriced. And part of me is like, that's what you get for making the tickets so high. Tickets are low, more people go, sell out, make more money. So I get that. I can understand maybe thinking, well, hey, you deserve what you get for, doing the type of shit, maybe cruise you didn't think was the best for fans, or you thought it was overpriced. I get that, but I don't get it. It's sad to me seeing people hooray and clapping and firework emojis and how happy they're excited that people's getting laid off work here when the economy's is not the best. Everything is skyrocketing in prices. Did I say skyrocketing? Everything is skyrocketing in prices. Not just the toys that we like to collect. I know people complain about Hasbro going up. Well, look around. Everything's going up. It's crazy. I went to the gas station the other day and just got me a bag of chips and a drink, and it was almost $7. $7. And the paycheck's not going up. Everything else is going up. So these people are going to get laid off work. Most of them's probably just minimum wage worker or low end scale workers. And I see people say, oh, finally we go. Good, got Disney. Disney's not going to care. The higher ups, the stockholders, are going to write it off on their taxes or something. Probably sell what they have left of it. And they might lose a little bit of money. At the end of the day, I think Bob Iger, it's not going to hurt him any. Probably some people blaming Kathleen Kennedy on it already, but it really doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt the big guys. It's not going to hurt the people that make the decisions. No, and if they do get fired before they make a bad decision, guess what? They're going to land another job, probably making more money. The only person that's going to suffer and get hurt by this are the little guys, the workers, be out of work, and people, Star Wars fan, my community. Instead of coming together and say, oh man, I hate to hear that. Although it doesn't look like anything I would want to do. It looks boring as hell. It looks stupid from what I've seen of it. I hate that you're losing your job, and I hate that it's closing. I mean, I can understand if you just don't care either way. That don't bother me. You don't care either way. I get that. I really don't care either way because I wouldn't never. It's too expensive. It was crazy how much this thing was. I think it was like $6,000 for a family or something. But it was crazy. But it's not just that. Got Indiana Jones coming up. Got on Twitter this morning. There's a line from the trailer or something where somebody says something that's meant as a joke. I don't even remember what the line was. It was from the girl in the movie. I know people, oh, there's a girl in the Indiana Jones movie, shocking. But she says something, and it doesn't even mean that Indiana Jones agrees with her. It doesn't mean the writers agree with her. It just means the character says something. Maybe they try to be funny, or maybe it's the character. Maybe that's the frame of mind of character, and maybe it changes by the end of it. Who knows? We haven't even seen the movie, but no, it's woke. Now, I don't like woke stuff either. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like when they put their identity politics and stuff and shove it in our face. I hate that. All everywhere I go, I saw gay pride Skittles today at the store. And I ain't got nothing wrong with gay people. I know. Anal lock toys is going to say, there he is, being a homophobic racist again. But no, I don't care. I don't need it on my Skittles. I don't need to see straight Skittles. But, okay? Don't need it all in my face. So I get the woke stuff. It drives me crazy also. But they just go overboard. It's woke. Call everything woke. It's just, maybe it's the online community. I know I had online community during the prequels. A lot of us didn't like the prequels. But it just wasn't that. It just didn't seem like hate. It seemed like upset, disappointed, let down, upset, yes, angry, but it's not. I don't think it's the fan. I think it seems like it's everything now. Is it me? It seems like it's everything. People, politics. If you don't agree with somebody, then they hate you. They hate you. You hate them. Everybody's angry about politics. Everybody's angry about the movies. Everybody's angry. TV shows. It seems like just everybody is angry about everything. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm angry too because I broke my TV today. My son and I hooked up the old Wii. Remember the Wii? Bowling. Thought we'd play some Wii bowling. Hadn't played that in like 10 years. Thought it'd be fun. Well, dog got in the way. Tripped over the dog. The Wii remote went flying. Busted the screen on my TV. Just bought that TV. 75-inch beautiful TV. Saved up for it. Just bought it probably about a year ago. Always something, ain't it? Ain't it always something? Anyway, get back to these Star Wars fans. It just seems like a new movie comes out. I'm already here. Not my Indiana Jones. There's only 3 Indiana Jones in my book. It's just so annoying. And I know you're saying, Junkman, well, don't let it bother you. Don't let it bother you. Why you gotta? It's because I run the social media, because I run YouTube and Twitter and stuff. So I'm out there a little bit more. It's hard for me to tone it out as much. I don't see. I got a good friend. Good online friend. I don't know him in real life or anything, but we talk and everything. And he has one of his Star Wars news channels, I'll say. And some of you probably know who I'm talking about. He might be even watching this. And I like the guy. I like the guys that do the show and everything, but I try to watch them when they do a live stream, and I'm just like, I can't take it anymore. It's just 4 hours of just bashing Star Wars with the same old things over and over again. Kathleen Kennedy ruined Star Wars. She betrayed George Lucas. Okay, you didn't like the sequels. Move on. I just don't understand. Part of Star Wars I loved so much, especially online, is that you felt a community of love. Even if you didn't agree, even if you thought the Ewoks was horrible, even if you thought Return of the Jedi wasn't a good movie, you would say, I don't like Return of the Jedi. Another guy, oh man, you crazy. Slap you on the back and have a good time. Have a lot of fun. But it's like just so much. It's hate and anger out there, and I like I said, I can hear it now in the comments section below. Tone it out, don't let it bother you. And yeah, it bothers me because What I love more than Star Wars, more than the toys, more than the movies, was the community. Felt like a family. But I guess families fight and argue also, right? But it's something. But I don't mind debating the movies. I don't mind jumping on a live stream with somebody and debating why I like Endor, or why I like The Last Jedi, why I thought Luke Skywalker was just like Luke Skywalker I knew from the original movies. I don't mind that. I don't mind debating. It's just the hate, or like Indiana Jones, something that's not even out yet, and you're already, I'm not seeing that. That's not canon. That's not my Indiana Jones. Oh. I saw somebody online today complaining that the girl in the Indiana Jones movie, I don't know her name, but the girl in the Indiana Jones movie, they were upset because she wrote the Indiana Jones movie. They think she wrote the movie. I don't know. And then you got other YouTubers that put on a mask, look like it's come of a bedpan on their face, and they make up these outrageous rumors, which is fine. You want to make rumors and everything. I get the joke. I get the parody. You're making you're making up jokes. But then it's the people that run with it. Hey, did you hear? I want Indiana Jones, and the girl puts on the Indiana Jones hat, and she said, "Call me Henrietta Jones." And then everybody believes it like it's real when the guy's just clearly doing a parody. And not meant to be taken seriously, but people take him seriously. And not just him, but other people too. But there are rumors. I saw a rumor the other day that Dave Filoni's next Star Wars, going to make a Star Wars movie. And it's going to be called Heir to the Empire. And I just read it. And I was like, why would anybody even run with that? Like, they believe that. Why does anybody believe he's doing a movie called Heir? Now, he's doing a movie. And he might be just in his head calling it Heir to the Empire wherever he's writing it or something. But I doubt it's going to be called that in the release. And maybe I'm wrong. Remember this video. Come back. And I'll eat my hat. Well, not this hat. I like this hat. I'll eat something. Maybe I'll eat a Star Wars figure. It's not going to do Heir to the Empire. It's not going to be called that. But they run with it. Because somebody on Twitter said it. Says, it's got to be true. Now, I understand when you're making news content stuff, you're looking for news all the time, so you gotta kind of talk on the rumors. I get that, but it's just the people that take those rumors, like Henrietta Jones or whatever, and they just run with it. And I don't mind the reporting the rumors and stuff, but you got to remember, I just don't understand it anymore. Maybe I'm getting old. Am I old? Is that what it is? Am I just like the yelling at the class? Back in my day, us Star Wars fans liked each other. Is that what I was? I'm almost at the point too where even if, like my friend that has a new Star Wars channel, that I might just have to mute his Facebook, because every day somebody's on there bitching and complaining, and I see it on my feed, and then I just have to defend. Seeing someone talk bad about Star Wars is like someone talking bad about my mom. If I got up every day and looked on Twitter and Facebook and somebody was bashing my mom, I'm going to reply to it. Because a lot of it just doesn't make too much sense, Some guy was like, how can Rey fly the Falcon? I was like, well, she's a pilot. She says she's a pilot, and flying is probably like a car in this galaxy. And they was like, well, Luke could because he had a Skyhopper. I was like, well, why you give a pass to Luke and not Rey? I mean, sure, he had a Skyhopper, but that was a one little teen flying ship. And because he can fly that means he can fly a military aircraft in zero gravity. And why does he lead the mission? He just joined them. He's already leading Biggs and Wedge, who's always there. I can nitpick Star Wars. I can nitpick the new stuff, but I don't mind. I just don't understand the anger. And like I said, it's just gotten to the point where I might just have to mute everybody, because I let it get to me. I admit I shouldn't let it get to me, but sometimes I do let it get to me. Sometimes I have fun jabbing. Sometimes I see people angry and I make a little point back to them how goofy they're upset about whatever they're upset about. So I egg it on a little bit, maybe egg it on a little bit when I see they're upset, and man, they stop doing that. But I just don't understand. I just don't get. We here at this channel, and I hope sometimes I poke the bear to people that don't like me. There's people out there that like me. People probably don't like my content. They probably say, Junkman, why you always poking the bear? Why you always, getting these other people mad at you? I was like, well, I don't start it with them. Or I voice my opinion, then they take my opinion and get upset by it, get triggered by my opinion. about something. But so maybe in a way, maybe I do it also in certain ways. But I hope when you come to this channel, you don't find any anger. I hope even when I'm talking about a video of something I don't like, I hope I find some humor in it. I don't feel like I'm coming off as angry, because I'm not angry. I'm not angry at anybody. There's a couple of YouTubers I don't like that doxed me, said they were gonna beat me up, and a couple other things, and I don't like them. I don't want to be their friend, but I'm not angry at them. I'm not angry because Bad Batch looks like a stupid show. I never watched it. I don't like the Star Wars cartoons. I've tried to watch them. People tell me they're good. I try. I can't get into it. It looks horrible. I can't get past that. But I don't get angry because of them. I don't understand why. I don't understand the getting angry part. I can understand not liking. I can understand not liking The Last Jedi. I can see when someone comes into it, this is what they don't like about it. I can say, okay, I can understand why you don't like it. It's not for you. I just don't understand the angry. Oh, why is everybody so angry? And again, it seems to be all over the board. Not just Star Wars, not just movie fans. I don't know what the comic book fans are like anymore. You know, I've checked out the comic books way long time ago. I don't know if they're just as angry now at the new comics. I'm probably sure they probably are. I don't watch many movies anymore, so I hear people upset about the Marvel Universe now. They call it the MCU, and I don't know. I don't even know why I did this video. I was just sitting here bummed out about my TV, thinking, "Jeez, I gotta start saving up for a new TV again." Always something, man. But hey, I got my health, as they say, right? Could be worse. I mean, it could be, you know, if broken TV is the worst thing going on in your life right now, I guess that's okay. But like I said, I don't know really say. I was going to do this noon video. Couldn't really think of much, and it's just on my mind seeing people just upset about this. I mean, celebrating, not upset, celebrating this cruise ending. And I just didn't understand why. And I get, again, that it's overpriced, that it's not the kind of Star Wars cruise you would want. I don't know who would want to go on a Star Wars cruise anyway. I don't know anyone that I don't know. You could tell me Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, and Carrie Fisher are on the cruise. I wouldn't even want to go, so I don't understand. So maybe maybe these people that really are celebrating was really wanting to go and they couldn't afford it, so now they feel like if I can't go, then nobody should go. I don't know. I don't know why. I just don't understand why you would celebrate so many people losing their jobs, and I don't get it. And I'm sure in the comments below someone will explain it to me. And hey, if you're happy they're closed, okay, fine. Just try not to be angry, guys. Let's try not to be angry. Let's make a community here. Speaking of a community, I got a live stream that goes 24/7 now. I'm not sure I'm going to keep it going. Jump in there. We have a lot of fun. We just hang out and talk. Although this week, I hadn't been able to get in there as much as I hoped. So I hadn't really done as much as, only get like 3 or 4 people at a time in there. So maybe the whole hangout live stream didn't go as good as I hoped it would. So might have to do something rearranging with that. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm rambling, so I'm going to ramble on out of here. Hey, Star Wars fans, movies fans, toy fans, don't be so angry. Don't be angry because you don't like a new Star Wars movie. Don't be angry because Hasbro did something stupid again. Because they're going to do something stupid again. I think that's it. Am I out of here? Yeah, I'm out of here. Thanks, guys. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and all that. You know all that. We will talk again soon.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.